she ordered it with the vent hose, but the vent holes were for like a diesel heater that you put outside and you can vent inside. That's why they're low. So
it's probably got a fan. The diesel heater's probably got something.
Oh yeah, they're amazing. They're only like $250, and they're really amazing, like unbelievable. Like the people that talk about. No, they're about the size of a stove.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
How do you fuel it?
Diesel.
Like so, it's got a liquid fuel tank.
There's got a tank on it, and you plug it into a battery. Like you don't bring it back. You can't bring it back because you need, you know. But like here, you could use it here.
Hey YouTubers, Muskrat Jim here. Well, I'm out in the shelter tonight. As you can see, I've got the stove in. Right there. I'm here with a couple of friends, Christoper and Peter. They're from more south of the province than I am here. But anyway, we chopped up some wood for the night. And Peter and Christoper are going to be sleeping in a new tent that Peter has. I'm just going to show it to you. It's right over there. As you can see, it's snowing pretty good right now. We're in for a bit of a storm, but I think we'll be good tonight. Now, Peter brought some bear steaks, so we're going to have some of that. He's going to bring it over to the shelter here, and he's going to cook it in here. That's the plan, anyway. Okay, so Christoper is boiling up some water for coffee. And Peter's frying up some bear steaks. Right over there. So in a little bit we should be eating fine. Well, those steaks are really coming along. I wish you guys could smell this. I don't think this shelter smelled so good in ages.
Here on the side, in case somebody wants more. And Jim.
All right.
Chris. Me. My utensils. Your utensils.
Yep.
Nice glowing coals in there. It's going to keep me warm tonight. Well, it's after 10 o'clock and the guys have gone into their ice tent. So I'm just getting ready to hit the sack myself. The temperature in here is almost 15 degrees Celsius, but it's definitely warm. That stove really makes a difference. So anyway, I'm going to take my boots off and crawl into the sleeping bag and try to keep an eye on the fire. So, till the morning, it's Muskrat Jim saying goodnight. Morning YouTubers, Muskrat Jim here. Well, it's 6:30 in the morning and it's not too cold out. Actually, it got really quite warm last night. I had to take my socks off, and I took my toque off to sleep for a while. And then it rained and rained, and then probably a couple hours later, I felt that it was getting cold again. So I put my toque back on, put my socks back on, and it continued to get colder and colder as the morning came on. Anyway, the fire went out probably around midnight, just before the temperature changed to become warm. So now I'm up and I'm just going to turn the wood stove on before I make any coffee. Okay, so got the fire going. Full. It's pretty quiet right now. The other two guys are still sleeping, as far as I know. Haven't heard any stirring over there. But anyway, yeah. What I plan for breakfast is I have a toaster to toast some waffles. So I'm going to try that. It's actually my son's toaster. He bought it for a camping trip once and never used it again after that. And he left it at my place, so this will be the first time for using the toaster. It's a Kugelin toaster. It folds down and you just set it on top of your fire. And I also have some peaches and cream oatmeal. Quaker peaches and cream is my favorite flavor, so I'm going to have some of that too. And of course my regular orange juice and coffee. So once the kettle starts to boil, I'll come back to you. So this is the toaster that I'm using. I'm just going to set it on the wood stove after the kettle comes off and toast my waffles. Okay, so I don't want that pot to boil dry over there. So I'm going to take that off, and then I'm going to put that little cover back on so we don't get too smoky in here. I'll take the toaster out. This is capable of toasting 4 slices at a time, but I don't want 4 waffles, and I'll only eat 3. There we go. There's one. 2, 3, and 4. There we go. So that's what it looks like. That up there. Should toast the waffles by the time I'm ready to eat them. Those were frozen waffles, but they thawed yesterday, and anyway, so they shouldn't take too much to cook. Nice hot oatmeal on a cold morning. Well, if I eat them in the bowl, then I don't have to dirty a plate, so we'll do that. It's getting real warm. Too warm for that toque anyway. Just gonna rinse this bowl out. Right, a teaching moment. Last night, me and the guys were talking around the fire, and we were talking about Cody Lundeen a little bit, and rinsing off my dish just reminded me of something I read in one of his books. Now, Cody Lundeen is a survival instructor that lives in the desert in Arizona. Yep. Anyway, because water is so precious in the desert, how he teaches students to wash their dishes is to put a little bit of water in their plate or bowl or cup or whatever, and stir it around just to dislodge any food particles, just like that. And then to drink the water. So you get the added benefit of the nutrients that you're just going to throw away, and the water goes into your body instead of it onto the ground. So there. It's not 100% clean, but it's a lot cleaner than it was. And a splash of cold. There. Well, I'm going to put my jacket on and take a wander over to the other shelter just to see if they're even out of bed yet, because it is already 8 o'clock. Well, we were supposed to get 6 inches of snow last night, but we got about probably an inch of rain or so, and it kind of washed it all away. There's not a whole lot more snow out here this morning than there was yesterday. Well, I'm just going to take a wander over there and see if they're awake. We had a visitor last night. We had a deer in here. There's a good deer track right there. Another little one there. So another little one here. We had 2 visitors last night. Okay. More holes right there. Oops, I'm spilling my coffee, leaning over. Nice. Looks like a buck and a small doe. Yeah. Moved on. Well, it rained pretty hard last night, eh? What's that? It rained pretty hard last night.
Oh, well, it rained in. Here's the equipment here.
Oh, go on.
What this way, huh? Let me close this up.
Anyway, they came in that direction.
Oh, yeah.
See here? Nice small one there.
That'd be.
And then, okay, here's a splayed one here, but that's probably not a good one. It's a better one.
That's the buck right there.
Yeah. And, yeah, let's see here, for example, you got,
Yeah, that's this
Yeah.
little doe.
that's still the doe there.
Yeah.
But anyway, we walked over there a little bit, and then walked down where the camera is. I don't think they went further that way. I think they came back up this way. And then they went down that way.
Yeah, they walked all over there.
Oh yeah, that's where they came from here. This is where I first noticed the prints.
My jacket's a little damp. All the clothes is wet.
Oh really?
Oh yeah, it just poured. Like it poured right on
yeah.
our bed.
Well, it did pour. I heard it all coming down, but
It come.
that's too bad.
It hit him in the face. I think a few
Oh,
drops,
really?
and me it was hitting right beside my head. And then when I put the light on, then my sleeping bag was all wet. Like so it was. So we put the BV bags on, which I probably should have just put them on anyways.
First, yeah. Just to be sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, I always put my sleeping bag inside that bivy sack that I made. That was it. Come on in. Want to see some tracks? We had some visitors last night. Yeah. Came through, walked down to this point, and then took off in that direction. Or continued on. I shouldn't say took off, just continued on. Yeah. Pretty cool. Well, the guys had a wet night last night. I guess that ice tent isn't very waterproof after all. Anyway, we're just packing up now, and I'm packing up too. So, Peter said that he's going to return that ice tent and get his money back, because that was an expensive tent. Anyway, these two guys have YouTube channels of their own. They're quite small, and I'll put links to them down below in the description so you can check them out. So, till next time, happy camping. This is Muskrat Jim signing out. For more Muskrat survival videos, be sure to like, comment, share, and subscribe. And remember to click the bell to receive notifications of newly uploaded videos on this channel.